very honored, very happy, very overwhelmed. I don't know how many words I can use today to express my gratitude to Latino leadership, to Maritza, for contacting me and providing me of this opportunity of coming today to share with you my people that share the same type of values and cultures, and people that can dream today. I am a Puerto Rican, a Boricua. I was born in a very small town in the southeast coast of Puerto Rico. I lived in Puerto Rico and was raised in Puerto Rico in the town of Arroyo for the first 27 years of my life. So I am a native, was born there, I lived my life there. I am the product of the educational public system of the island. I graduated from high school, public high school in the town of Arroyo. After graduating, I went to the University of Puerto Rico, Mayagüez, and there I graduated with a bachelor's degree in chemistry. And I have always been excited and fascinated and inspired by the nature that surrounds us. And I have always had that energy or desire of trying to figure things out and trying to learn how things work and trying to understand and learn more about the stars, but also about that world that we cannot see. And when I was little, I remember my dad waking me up at the middle of the night because I had 5 years. I was 5 years old, and there was a planetary alignment, and he wanted me to see and stare at the stars. And we went and looked at the stars. And I remember it was yesterday. That excitement and happiness that he showed about what was going on in the universe. And I can tell that particular experience was what started shaping in my mind how it would be like for me to be part of that group of individuals and people that fly to space and work out there. And my career as a scientist started from my very early years participating in science fairs. Who here has participated in science fairs? Science fairs and all that. Great, yeah. I dream, and I dream big. But I know that you will understand what I'm going to say now. And is that sometimes when you have a dream, we kind of question ourselves and say, am I able to do that? Is that for me? Maybe it's not even worth it to try, because maybe I will never get there. So I have learned throughout the years that that's the very first obstacle that we need to get rid of. We need to just say, I am not going to allow that fear to stop me from fighting and working towards my goals and dreams. I am done with school. After my bachelor's degree, my first job was as a high school teacher. I went back to my former high school to teach chemistry. And after that really good time as a teacher, I decided that I was going to continue graduate studies and pursue a career in science and research. And that's why after applying to the best universities, because I said, I am not going to be fearful. I'm just going to try to shoot at the highest of the highest. I one day found out in the mail that I got admission to one of the best universities in the nation, Cornell University. I continued my studies, got my PhD, worked for some time, and last year NASA opened new positions for their astronaut core program. And I said, you know, I think I have the school that the program requires. They look for scientists and engineers with professional experience. And I said, I will give it a try. So I applied to the NASA astronaut program, and my application is there. And we hope to hear from them in the next coming months regarding my application and see if they invite me for the interview to see if I can get into the formal program. However, we need to keep in our process of working toward our goals. We need to be very proactive and courageous, looking for opportunities that will open those doors. And that's why in last January, I found that NASA was looking for scientists and engineers to be part of a simulated mission to Mars. And they were looking for people that have qualities of astronauts, astronaut qualities. And they made a list, and when I read the list, I said, okay, I have this experience and these qualifications from my academic preparation. I have, and I was able to fill all those requirements. And I applied. I decided again, I will apply. Was I doubting about whether or not I should apply? At some point, yes. I questioned myself and said, do you think you should go through the process of reading out an application and trying? Yes, I had those questions, but I decided I am not going to let that stop me to try and put my application there. So today, I am glad and happy and excited to share with you that I have been selected from an international pool. Of 700 scientists that applied to these positions. I have been accepted to be part of this NASA-funded project in which 6 scientists will live in a habitat in the middle of nowhere in the lava desert in Hawaii, simulating the life of astronauts for future missions to Mars. We'll be looking to develop ways and new strategies for food preparation. We will be doing geological research. Anytime we go outside that habitat, we will need to wear our mock spacesuits. And we will be engaging in lots of experiments and activities that certainly will leave a fingerprint. Never imagine that, yes, this jibarita from Arroyo. To summarize my message or my introduction today, never give up on your dreams. And one thing that I share with the media is that dreaming doesn't cost anything. Es gratis soñar. And all what we need to do is to just be very courageous and determined and just forget that fear that tells us you cannot do it. Because I believe that my people can do these type of things and even a lot more. So I am very happy to share with you, and I look forward to keep sharing.